Welcome to the Pro-Am Golf Show, brought to you by Play Golf Calgary. I'm Meg Morrison.
And I'm Marc Kennedy, and today we continue on with our Play Golf Calgary Challenge at a hidden gem located at the Blue Devil Golf Club, the Little Devil Golf Course.
Little Devil is a course made up of 9 holes that range from 50 yards to 300 yards. It's everything you love about the game of golf in half the time. Perfect for practice, beginners, and anybody who likes to have fun.
Our guest today is an Edmontonian living in Calgary who knows all about the Battle of Alberta. Former Calgary Flame, Perry Berezan.
Perry, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
How's the golf game?
It's been pretty good this year.
You look like a guy that can golf.
Oh, my kids are out of the house for
Yeah.
the most part.
Yeah.
I got more time.
You got time, yeah.
That's the key to golf, I think.
Oh, that's what the key is.
That's why we suck.
Yeah, that is why we suck.
I've been getting better. That's the important part.
Oh,
It's a good thing that we are going to have a pro tip. On our way to that, this is Teed Up. It's brought to you by the Golf Cart People.
Perry, who's the best player you ever played with? Hockey.
Most talented guy would be Ken Nielsen, the Wizard. And probably overall for everything, leadership, he could score, he was pretty tough, was Lanny McDonald. Lanny was awesome.
Who did you least look forward to playing against?
Oh, Wayne scared everybody. Wayne Gretzky was, and me growing up in Edmonton, Wayne for sure. He could put fear into you.
Who's the best player, who's the best NHL player you ever golfed with?
Dan Quinn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Golfer?
When I came here to Calgary, first summer, Dan played with me, and literally he'd stand on the tee box and say, "What kind of shot do you want me to hit? Left to right, right to left? What do you want?" And I thought he was joking. No, he could do it all. And now, of course, I think he's still on the tour of that celebrity tour, doing really well. So,
Wow.
Quinner.
Favorite NHL arena to play in?
Edmonton.
What?
Yeah, because that was my hometown. Of course, the rivalry was so big, and somehow I managed to score. So I love the ice too. Ice was the best in the league, so I love going there.
And last one, who's going to win the 3-hole challenge today?
Well, you know what, you could go to Vegas and put some odds on, but I'll take it.
Yes, good one. I thought you were going to bet on
take it.
Meg.
I'll take it.
Okay,
Totally
let's
bad
see how it
bet.
goes. Blake Clayton joins us now, looking fine in that bright pink shirt. I like the color. What do you have for us today?
Thanks, Meg. So today we have a 50-yard pitch shot. The key to hitting this shot and really being successful at it is making sure that you make a good full swing all the way through. How I like to think about it is hands on a clock. If a full swing is about a 12 o'clock on the clock, then we want to make sure that we go about 9 o'clock. So it's a little bit abbreviated, and we keep the full speed and momentum going all the way through to your finish.
Nice and easy.
Look at those mitts.
Oh, I wanted that to go in for you.
9 o'clock, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Keep the speed going forward.
I was hoping for the
There we go.
decel.
That one's better.
Get up.
Nice shot.
Sit.
Oh,
Hey, well done.
Thanks, Blake.
Good shot.
Good tip.
a lot of pressure.
Stiff competition, Perry.
There we go.
Those are goal scorers' hands. Good shot.
Good shot. Well done.
Nice.
Check up nicely.
Yes.
I'm gonna try the worm burn
Good
one.
shot. So us guys here have the hole surrounded.
Just going in.
That's a good shot.
Good shot.
Wow.
Good shot. Well done.
Look at us.
Oh.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back and finish out the first hole here on the Pro-Am Golf Show, brought to you by Play Golf Calgary.
From a start of 22 carts in 1997 to becoming Western Canada's largest club car dealer, you know you're in good hands with the Golf Cart People. Whether it's on the course, at the lake, or just for the fun of it, the Golf Cart People are equipped to meet your needs. From sales, service, parts, customized accessories, and rentals. We'll suit you up with a new or used cart or go the extra mile in a fully customized beauty sure to turn heads. The Golf Cart People, driving the future.
Join in on the Play Golf Calgary Challenge to earn yourself some free golf.
Who do you think will win these last 6 shows of the season? Here are your options.
The winner of each episode will get a point that will be tallied over the last half of the season. If you correctly choose the winner, you will be entered to win a VIP foursome with lessons and lunch at whichever Play Golf Calgary course you desire.
Also, use the hashtag #ProAmGolfShow all season long for an extra chance to win.
Visit us on all platforms at Pro-Am Golf Show. Go Meg!
A warm welcome awaits you at the Glenmore Inn and Convention Center, locally owned and operated. Offering guests a choice from 169 spacious guest rooms and suites, and meeting space that can accommodate up to 1,200 people, we are the perfect spot for your next meeting or event, big or small. With complimentary Wi-Fi and parking, indoor water slide, pool, and hot tub. Enjoy the option of on-site restaurants, including lounge and restaurant buffet. The Glenmore Inn and Convention Center, offering superior customer service.
Welcome back to the Pro-Am Golf Show. We're in Calgary at the Little Devil Golf Course with Calgary Flame alumni and St. Albert Saint alumni,
Yes.
Perry Berezan. I'm from St. Albert too.
Love those Saints.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
where the streets are paved with gold.
Meg's from Stony Plain.
You actually got it right that time. Normally you say Spruce Grove.
That's right, I do.
All right, we've hit our chip shots. I've seen Marc mess up on these short ones before.
That's short. That's really short. Don't
It
miss
is
that.
a short putt that he has, but it is time to finish out the first hole and see who wins. This is the rest of the first hole. It's brought to you by Bablett's Wealth Management.
Birdie putt.
Little left to right.
Ooh, has a chance. Yeah, look at that. Welcome to the show, Perry Berezan, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice putt. Now, Perry, you had a terrific NHL career, but it is a misconception that you won the Stanley Cup with Calgary in 1989. You were actually traded right before that. Can you tell us a little bit about that and leaving Calgary and watching them win and the impact that that had on you?
Well, I think part of this is in January of that year, Cliff Fletcher, our GM, asked me to come in. She said, talk, because I wasn't playing. Terry Crisp came in as a new coach. Badger Bob played me a ton. Crispy, not so much. And he knew I was probably struggling. So we had a chat, and he said, at the end of that chat, what if I find you a good place to play? You know, would you be open to that if it's not getting better? I said, sure. I guess that was me asking to get traded, because I did get traded by March. So I kind of had a hand in that, and I said, sure. So it made it a little easier. I came back to Calgary, watched them go through that run, and I was actually honestly happy for all those guys. It doesn't really hit you. It didn't hit me at the time that, well, I should be there. It was great for the city. Like, growing up in Edmonton, I knew how important winning was, and the Oilers were. So when I saw that the Flames had that opportunity for that city, they needed to win. They truly needed to win. So you're happy, and then you just move on.
So I want to say that you bleed the red of the Flames, but also you're from Edmonton, and it's more so that you bleed the blue for Alberta, because you are Alberta through and through, and you are a huge part of Alberta history with that Steve Smith goal.
Yes, that's true.
Can you take us through what happened there?
That was Game 7 of the Smythe final. The Oilers going for another cup, and Badger Bob, which I could tell Badger stories all night until it's dark. It was all about beating the Oilers. So we get to Game 7 in Edmonton. Of course, me growing up in Edmonton, pretty focused, and I think about 8 minutes left in the third period. I was late in the shift and carried it in front of our bench, just dumped it in softly, and I turned. And then it felt like the oxygen in Northlands Coliseum disappeared, because there were all these gasps of, and I turned around and said, what happened? The guys are like, I don't know. And there's kind of some cheering, but kind of not. So it was very strange. You saw Steve on his hands and knees. They thought Lanny scored. Lanny came in the bench. What happened? I don't know. Went in somehow, because there's no replay.
Oh,
so the fans don't know.
Mass confusion.
Both benches are kind of confused. And back then, you went from goal to face-off. So with 8 minutes left, you think about the stress. It was probably better we scored that way, because our bench didn't get too high, and they were devastated. So we just went back to keep going. It took them, I mean, it's the best, arguably the best team ever in the National Hockey League, the Oilers. They should have been able to score. I bet you it took them 5 minutes to get over that.
We've now had 2 of the 3 people involved in that goal on this show. So Steve Smith is next.
The first time he came to Calgary as a Flame, actually it was the opening golf tournament. And I saw him coming in the parking lot, and he beat the crap out of me the rest of my career after that. Anytime he got his chance. So I don't think he was fond of me. And I saw him in the parking lot, I walked right to him. I said, welcome to the Calgary Flames, to kind of break the ice with him right away. He's a great guy, and I think he's a good golfer, so you got to get him on.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll take a quick break from this, and let's get back to the golf.
Meg, our guest is in for birdie. So we need you to make this so that I don't have to make that 2-footer.
Okay.
Nice.
You did
Nice
it!
putt.
Wow, nice.
That was good.
Again.
I don't cheer for you often, but
Yes.
I'm cheering for you there.
I still want to see you make it.
Maybe off camera.
So Perry and I tied this one, and because of that, Marc automatically gets a push.
2 tie all
over
time.
to the next
birdie.
one.
Yeah, good birdie.
We're assuming you would have made that anyway. All right, so the first hole, it's all a wash. It all comes down to the second and third hole. Before we get to the second hole, this is a look at making the cut. It's brought to you by the ATB Classic every August at the Country Hills Golf Club in Calgary.
Tupelo, Mississippi native Hayden Buckley grabbed everyone's attention earlier this year when he shot 368s with 21 birdies and an eagle to finish top 9 in his Mackenzie Tour debut. Buckley's continued his form, making the cut in 8 of 9 events, including 6 top 11 or better finishes. His good form continued to the ATB Classic, and after having to go an extra hole versus Sam Fedone, Buckley was able to raise the trophy to his first professional win, launching him into 5th on the Order of Merit. Watch for Hayden at the ATB Classic every August at the Country Hills Golf Club in Calgary.
This is Golf TV. Live streaming. Every PGA Tour event.
Absolutely majestic.
PGA Tour Live featured holes and groups. Highlights and replays. And exclusive content with Tiger Woods.
Very impressive.
This is golf. This is Golf TV.
The Little Devil course is one of golf's best-kept secrets. With 9 holes that range from 50 to 300 yards, Little Devil is a charmer located at Blue Devil Golf Club south of Calgary. This fantastic track has 2 sets of tees to give you 2 different looks at the hole. It's everything you love about golf in half the time. Perfect for practice, beginners, and anyone who likes to have fun. Visit BlueDevilGolf.com and click the Little Devil tab to book your tee time today.
Welcome back to the Pro-Am Golf Show. We're here at the Little Devil Golf Course in Calgary with Calgary Flame alumni and Calgary resident Perry Berezan.
The man can putt.
Sometimes.
It was a nice birdie.
Thank you.
Today is all about the short game. That's the beauty of this course, is that it's going to be a lot of fun shots today, and we have another tester right here. So let's get to it. This is the second hole.
I'm going to use Blake's tip for this one. A little half swing. Half swing 100-yarder.
So you doubled your club from the last one then?
Yes. No.
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
It was 50 yards last time.
Let me focus.
Nah.
I'm trying to do math in my head. That's not a good idea.
Is that
A
all
little
right?
push. Pin high.
That was the right club.
Okay.
May not be a long way, but those are postage stamp greens.
They are small. I'll take it. Green's open.
Oh, that's not my best.
You're right
Right
beside
beside
Marc.
you.
Oh, you have to show me the way.
Lots of room on that green.
Yeah.
Just gonna follow you guys. Why is this green so small?
Perry, as a young man, you played in my hometown in St. Albert for the St. Albert Saints, but you were also listed as one of the top 50 AJHL players of all time. Is that a big part of your young career?
Actually, it really was. I mean, me growing up in Northeast Edmonton, playing for the Saints was like home game for me. I didn't have to move away from home. And at 16, Doug Messier was my coach. And I can say without that year with Doug, I don't think I'd have been prepared to play in the National Hockey League, especially with the scary, intimidating factors that went along with the rivalry with Edmonton, playing some of the bigger, more intimidating teams, because at times the National Hockey League back then was goofy as hell, and it was intimidating, and Doug really helped. So that was a big part of my career.
You're really on point with that the game when you played is so different from the game now. What are your thoughts on the way that the game has progressed, and is it better, is it worse?
It's better. That stuff was a part of the fabric of Canadians growing up, me growing up, where it was a part of it. Probably not good for our health long term. So
well, you
I'm
were a
glad it's
victim of
changed.
it as well in the Battle of Alberta, right? With the big hit by Marc Messier,
Yeah.
and someone argued that was
a Scott Stevens type of hit where I had no idea it was coming. I was helpless, and he took advantage of it, that was the rules back then. And I'll say, fortunately for me, that was the end of the season for me. So I had all summer to recover, because I was in La La Land for quite a long time.
Is that the only concussion that you ever had that you know of?
No, I had a few too many, but they were spread out. And I say, fortunately, they were spread out, because I don't have the problems that a lot of guys that I know who are retired, they're still struggling with. I think I got lucky that I didn't have back-to-back or quicker ones, or ones that, I don't know, hit a part of my brain that just haven't recovered. I managed to recover, and I'm lucky that today I don't have any issues.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, we're going to take a quick break from this for a sec, and we will get back to the golf. I'm going to declare caddy tip on this one. Look at how small that green is. I don't even think I realized it was even this small.
And you have a flop club.
Slade, Play Golf Calgary, COO. I'm getting my one caddy tip.
Okay, I'll give you a couple options, and then you got to make your choice here. But this far away from your green, you got a couple different shots. You can take your 60, push your hands forward, de-loft it a bit, hit more of kind of a bump and run. Hit it into that hill, it will pop over and roll onto the green. Option 2, you can kind of try like a hybrid. Use a hybrid and putt with it. It's going to travel through the grass a little bit better, roll up on the green, get close to the hole. But for you, I like the flop shot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Take that club, open it right up, full swing, get it nice and high, land soft, right beside the hole. What do you think?
It could be what legends are made of.
It's all or nothing.
Let's do this.
Okay, I like it.
I'm nervous.
All right, cover your teeth, everyone.
Oh, that's good.
Did it.
I like that shot.
Not bad.
Thanks, Slade.
These are not easy shots. Hit it. Oh, gave it a good go. Good
Little
shot.
quick.
I heard Slade say that the hybrid was an option, so I'm calling him in for caddy tip.
I think
Slade,
full swing.
how do I hit a
Right,
hybrid from here?
Full swing hybrids to play. Yeah, I was mentioning to Meg that hybrid's one option here. You don't have a lot of turf between you and the green, and it's pretty short cut. So hybrid's a great option because you can make solid contact. The ball is going to roll a lot better off the face than it will a putter, and you kind of have a better margin error than you do with a wedge here. So choke down a bit, just hit it like a putt.
Okay.
The hybrid's going to pop it up in the air a bit, and then it's going to be solid, and it's going to roll the rest of the way there.
Sounds like a winner.
So take it to about 9 o'clock.
Hit it like a putt, he said, right? Came off the club pretty hard.
Where were you aiming?
Well, I thought it was going to break more to the left. Same length of putt as the last hole. Pretty close.
Another
Did I
tester.
make another one? Oh,
Nope.
close.
Okay, Marc, you're up.
Okay. Big par putt. Put the pressure on Meg. Get up!
Oh,
For the win, to go one up, one to go. She doesn't make these.
pressure. Oh,
Broke a
that
lot.
broke left.
Shocker.
I thought I had that all day. I
Oh,
really
that's a push.
was
That's a push.
expecting a
That's right,
victory
Terry.
dance.
Two tie, all tie.
I don't even know what to think about life right now.
You're gonna have to let that one go for the next hole.
Shake it off. Okay. Still a push. Heading into the third and final hole. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and play that here on the Pro-Am Golf Show, brought to you by Play Golf Calgary. A family-run business looking out for your best interest. That's what the Black Dirt Company has created. A business built on customer care, relationships, respect, and high performance. The Black Dirt Company will assist you and inspire you in the brand new Product Discovery Center. We know landscaping can be a lot of work. Let us carry the load. Visit us in Spruce Grove, south of the tracks. Our dirt is your dirt at blackdirtcompany.com.
Cantork is the fastest company in the bolting business. We've powered drivers in karting, Grand Am, NASCAR, and even run at over 385 kilometers per hour at the Indy 500. So you know we're fast. But we're not just fast, we're Canadian, and so are our tools. Made in Edmonton, we've taken everything Canadian. Beauty, durability, friendly, and polite, and combined them all with our industry-leading speed. Find out more at cantork.com.
Welcome back to the Pro-Am Golf Show. We're here at the Little Devil Golf Course in Calgary with Calgary Flame legend, Perry Berezan.
Legend, I like that.
You are a legend.
Depending on how you look at it, we're either really great at this game or we're all really bad.
Either way,
because
we're all
all
tied.
tied. I guess we're all even.
Well, birdie,
After two holes.
bogey, and now what?
Now what?
We'll see.
Indeed.
We will see.
This is the third and final hole.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sometimes it stresses them out more if I don't say anything.
It's so true. I'm waiting
He's
for
laying
the
up there.
chirp.
Look at him. He's laying up.
I am. Course management, Perry. It's like a wedge.
Skyrockets in flight.
Keep going. Oh, good bounce. Oh,
When you
safe.
hit it 150 yards,
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah, it's course management.
No layup.
That's what legends are made out of. The man probably doesn't even own a driver. For a
Trouble.
You hit it a long way. Well, it does dogleg though. You might be okay, Perry.
You know what's a bad swing thought to have?
What's that?
I forgot my wedge.
That's
On the
no good.
last hole.
Uh-oh.
Do you have a phone on you?
I do.
Can you text the Pro Shop?
I can.
They have that here. Okay, thank you.
Meg forgot club, dummy, pregnancy brain.
Gonna crush this shot.
Sent.
Make sure you put that in there too.
There it is.
Good shot.
Good swing. Right side, fairway. Okay, we're all out there.
Nice.
We are.
Meg, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. This is big.
Good swing.
Big swing. Looks
Keep
good.
rolling.
Good shot.
Yeah, not on the green yet. Another postage stamp. That's all you should be thinking about.
Yeah, I got to be close though, because Perry is in position A.
Oh, that looks really good.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Just
little
on the
deep.
back. You were right at it though.
That's okay, I'll take it.
That was nice.
Good shot.
I've seen you make a good shot like this already on the first hole.
Let's try.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Add that to your legend status.
Get up a bit.
Huh.
Oh, beautiful, Perry.
Thank you.
Just like that. Perry, when your career was over, you and your family decided to settle here in Calgary. You now have 3 grown children, and you're a huge part of the Calgary Alumni, Calgary Flames alumni. Tell us a little bit about the impact Calgary's had on your family and your life, and your choice to give back to the community.
I think when I became a Flame, within 2 weeks I realized that it wasn't just about playing. Because I think it was after my first practice at the Saddle Dome. Came back in, and Lanny McDonald, Jim Pawlinski were writing names on the board with times of where you had to be that afternoon for charity purposes, whether it was children's hospitals or it was a school or whatever it was. So they didn't ask you. They just said, you're going, and this is what you're doing. And that continued on to where I went to Minnesota. They didn't do that, but I still wanted to do that. And to San Jose, where it was the same thing, and people kind of followed what happened with Lanny and with me. They started following there. So I got back here as a retired guy. Just continued. It's pretty cool to do events with ex-NHL players because they're funny, they're engaging, and they'll tell any story now. Players that are playing now, they don't want to tell anybody anything. So it is a fun group to be with.
They're not threatening anymore either,
No.
which is also nice.
That's true.
Well, Perry, we can't thank you enough for coming out here today. You've just been an absolute treat to get to know.
Oh, you're welcome. It's great to be out here and play with you guys.
All right, we have a little bit of golf left. Let's get to it now. Aha, look at this.
I was gonna say.
Don't forget their wedge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Marc, tip the man. And could you hold that? It's a great service. Wouldn't it be great if I sunk this now?
But you're not even gonna use it.
No, I don't trust myself.
Oh, that
looks really good.
Go. Not bad
Good spot.
for eagle. One shot closer to victory. Turn
You
and
got
go.
it. Oh,
Come
good
on.
putt.
No breaks.
That was really well done.
Thanks, Perry.
But not in.
For the win. Makeable.
Eagle.
Get there. Get there. Oh. You made it.
Like there was ever a doubt.
Nice putt. Nice hole.
Great eagle.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Okay, we have other things.
I like
Well,
when guests win.
Yeah, he
It's
wins the
I
show.
like it too.
When she wins, it's like, oh. When guests win and they're happy and smiling, that's awesome. Great putt.
He wins the show. For shot of the show, though, I think we've got to give that to Marc, and that would be your chip shot off the pro tip on the first hole.
Yeah, 50-yarder.
That was a pretty
good.
nice chip. Let's take a look at it now.
9 o'clock, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Keep the speed going forward.
I was hoping for the
There we go.
decel.
That one's better.
Get up.
Nice shot.
Oh!
Hey, well done.
Thanks, Blake.
Good shot.
Good tip.
That was a nice chip. You were due for another good chip on this show.
Thanks. Bit of a consolation prize today, but I'll take it.
Yes, well, we have actual prizes on
do.
top of consolation ones. You won the show, you won our hearts, you win some shoes, and you win some beer. On behalf of Adidas Golf Canada,
That's awesome.
some shoes for you, and on behalf of Moosehead, there's some lager and cracked canoe for you to enjoy as well.
I could always enjoy that.
You could, especially
Golf
after a round.
and beer. Love it. Thank you.
Perry, thank you so much for coming out. You were absolutely wonderful. And thank you to Little Devil as well for having us. What a cute little course. And you can really do anything out here, so I highly suggest you come out and check it out. Thank you for watching. Keep in mind, you can catch us every Sunday at 12:30 right here on Global. We're also on Shaw Video On Demand. If you missed any of our episodes, they're all online at proamgolfshow.ca. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Pro-Am Golf Show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
And I'm Marc Kennedy, and today we continue on with our Play Golf Curling Challenge. Curling Challenge.
Did you? I thought
This is a Meg move.
Yeah, put it away, GT.
Oh,
No, that was.
we're going.
Yeah, 12 to 12.
Do you have a phone on you?
Nope.
Hey.
Good.